So, hi, William. It's so nice to have you here today, and especially with all the food that you presented here.
Thank you.
And so, the reason why I have you is because it's Asian Heritage Month, and I wanted to showcase a business, right? From you're from Malaysia, right?
Yes.
So, what I'm gonna do is get you to tell your story. So go as far back as you want to go,
Okay.
and then kind of talk about the present day about your business. So maybe introduce yourself and talk about La Special.
Okay. So I'm William Chow. I got to Canada in 2013.
Oh,
2013.
that's what, just over 10 years.
That's over 10 years, very over 10 years.
Right.
So we started, in the beginning, we started the business with the Facebook marketplace.
Okay.
At the time is that we have the satay
Mm-hmm.
and also the wraps,
Mm-hmm.
the satay wraps. That's all.
Oh,
That's all
okay.
that we have
Okay.
actually. And then as time goes by, is that we are seeing that there's a demand.
Oh, that's good.
There's a demand.
Yeah.
And people been asking is that, do you have a store which we can go?
Right.
And then from there that we move forward with that.
Okay.
But then again, is that at the time that it was actually during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Oh, okay.
We were a little bit skeptical in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
whether to go or not to go.
Right.
That was one of the biggest challenge that we have actually.
Mm.
Yeah. But eventually is that we praise the song and we go ahead.
Wow.
We go ahead. So
Yeah.
we started the business 3 years ago.
Okay.
3
Yeah.
years ago.
During COVID.
During
My goodness.
During COVID.
Wow. That's brave.
I know, right?
Yeah. Wow. So before, like when you moved here in 2013,
Yeah.
to Edmonton or to Canada, or were you moving around in Canada or North America, or tell me about that story.
No, I moved in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Mechanical engineer.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Right.
Then after the 6 months that I was here, I was actually got a job as a maintenance manager.
Wow.
As a
Okay.
maintenance manager, and then I worked in Edmonton for about 8 to 9 months.
Okay.
Eventually, that a firm from Hong Kong,
Mm-hmm.
with the name of DSG at the time,
Okay.
they were asking that, hey, do you want to come back to work in Malaysia?
Oh.
Anyway, I'm a diaper specialist.
Okay.
I'm a diaper specialist.
Okay.
Eventually, that I took the chance and said, hey, I think I need to go back. The money is good. The money is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pay me good money.
Mm-hmm.
Accommodated,
Mm-hmm.
and then a car for me, and guess up everything is in the company.
This was back in Malaysia.
That was back in Malaysia.
So basically, you arrived here in 2013, and then you got an offer to go back. Wow. Okay.
2013 arrived here.
Yeah.
2014, I think is somewhere around April.
Okay.
April, yeah, April.
Wow.
And I flew back to Malaysia.
Yeah.
And I work, and I left my family here.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love my family here.
Mm-hmm.
I worked there, and eventually that, I miss my family.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must have been hard.
Although that we Skype every day,
Yeah, that's
but there's always difference.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. Wow. So how long were you working in Malaysia before you decided to come back, or how long were you working there for?
Before that, they would renew my contract.
Oh.
I told them is that, hey, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Money is not everything.
Yeah.
Money is not everything.
Right.
And it says that I miss my family so much.
Oh, yeah.
I miss my family so much.
Yeah.
So by 2015,
Mm-hmm.
earlier 2015, so then that's it, sayonara.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife my family came and
Yeah.
picked me up from the airport, and
Okay.
we got back here.
So, and then basically did you have a job lined up after you?
No.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
No.
Wow.
Not exactly. I took about 3 months.
Yeah.
All from what I was doing.
Yeah.
And you know what? The best thing is that this Wings Food of Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about his name.
Mm-hmm.
When I approached him, he said, "Hey, can you be my referee? My
Yeah,
reference?
yeah.
My reference?"
Yeah.
I says, "Hey, William, why do you come back to work for me again?"
Oh.
Oh, he was saying that. Oh, Barry. His
Yeah.
name is Barry.
Barry. Okay.
Oh, Barry. Yeah. It was telling me that, why do you come back to work again? I said, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I started to work for him again as a maintenance manager.
Okay.
And then after a few months is that I got to go to Maple Leaf for much better wages, I would say that.
Okay.
Then I worked there for about, how many years I worked there? 6 years, 7
Okay.
years I was with them.
Okay.
Yeah, as a maintenance supervisor at the time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this was during the time of COVID that you explain to me how you went from engineer to in the food industry. How did that happen?
I always have a passion for food.
Okay.
I always have a passion
Yeah.
for food, and seriously, I couldn't imagine that. How can I do that when I was working and I was doing all this stuff?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically, did you so it must have been a slow progression, thinking, can I do this? Right? Do this business, this food business, right?
Oh, yeah.
So when you were thinking about Le Special, were you still working as a maintenance supervisor? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then what was the point where you decided, okay, I'm going to do this?
Oh, I'm seeing that there's a potential.
Yeah.
When I saw that there's a potential, is that I decided that I should be dedicated to my business.
Yeah. That's right.
I should be dedicated to my business.
Mm-hmm.
That's the time that I never look back.
Wow.
And I never regret.
Oh my gosh, that's so powerful.
I never regret.
That speaks volumes, because you're kind of inspiring people who are on that path of, should I be an entrepreneur? Should I own my own business while they're still working, for someone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just basically dived right in, right? You just took the leap of faith, right?
Oh, yes.
Holy, explain that to me. So when you resolved that you were going to do this business, how did you even start? What was the first step?
What was the first step?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was a really big challenge for me.
Yeah.
Especially that to choose between my career.
Yeah.
And to choose between the career and also the things that I love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something that never easy
Right.
in my life.
Yeah.
And I think that, I did it the right way.
Yeah.
Challenges is everywhere there is. Yeah. Especially is that after work that I need to work extra hours.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get things right.
Yeah.
Just to get things started.
Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of thing is that is yourself.
Yeah.
Whether that you want to go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Your willpower.
Oh, that's a good one. The willpower.
The willpower.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a huge one.
That's the thing that to move you forward.
Yes. I agree with that, because a lot of businesses fail because they don't have that willpower. I totally agree. So you have that willpower, and look what it's evolved today, because you said you started with 2 products.
Yeah.
And now you've got these delicious meals that I have had the privilege of sampling. Thank you so much for feeding me. It was wonderful. I can vouch that this food is excellent. So So, and I have my sister-in-law wanting to order some of the food too.
Yeah.
So that speaks volumes. So now you went from, just offering 2 products, and this was happening during COVID. Like, wow, what a big risk you took there. So there obviously must have been challenges while you started during COVID too, right?
So, a lot of response from the customers is that, hey, your products is halal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my product is all halal. I would
Halal,
say
yeah.
that especially the chicken skewers,
Right.
the beef skewers are all halal. And some of them even ask, like, hey, is it gluten free?
Oh.
Is there any preservative on that?
Yeah.
But the best part is that, we need to respond to the consumer.
Yes.
We need to actually, what do they want actually?
You need to listen to the
need
customers.
to
Yeah.
listen. The most important thing is that listen to them and see what you can do to meet their expectation.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So with those questions, you developed, more products, right?
Yeah.
And then when did you end up getting a stall at the market you were talking about? How did it lead to that?
How did it lead to that?
Yeah.
It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
During COVID? Everything happened during COVID.
I don't.
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't know why that is during. I mean, it happened during COVID.
Yeah.
To me, is that I feel that if I can able to sustain during COVID, I'm good to go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Because it's that during COVID, if you are able to get, to sustain, that means that your product is actually meeting the expectation.
Yes, that's right.
Very important on that.
Yeah.
So how we choose the special? The special.
Yeah.
We always thought of being something special. Yeah, and eventually we said that, hey, why not we put a little bit of French?
Yeah. That's what I was wondering about that. Because that's why I got a little bit confused when I thought, special Malaysian food, Asian food, how does that work?
How can that jive?
Yeah, how does it jive? But it seems to work, right?
Yeah. Some of those customers even that, are you from France?
Yeah. Well, and they could think that too, or even from Quebec or something, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm so proud that what I have done. For today, what I have for today,
Yeah.
It was such a huge achievement, I would say.
Yeah. And to look back on when you started and where you are now, this is truly amazing. It's really amazing.
Oh, when we first get started, there was a lot of challenges. I was actually hiding under my wife's armpit. As an engineer, is that you want to talk, you talk with data. That is something very common among the engineers. Without the figures, they don't know what to talk about. That's right.
I used to work. I mean, I wasn't an engineer, but I used to work with engineers, so I understand. Yeah. Wow.
So one time is that I was actually left alone in one of the market.
Okay.
Sherwood Park.
Okay.
Sherwood Park. And I have to tell myself is that I can do it. I can do it. That's it. I never look back after that.
Wow. That is powerful too.
Okay.
Saying to yourself that you can do it, that makes a huge difference in the trajectory of your mindset, right? And the business of what's going to come, right? So that's amazing. Wow. It's better than saying, oh, I'm going to fail, or this is not going to work, right? It's better to say, I can do this, for sure. Absolutely. Wow, good for you. So what are your plans now? With the expansion of your products, what are your plans towards the future?
Moving forward, we would like to expand our business to retail.
Yes.
To the retail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that would really help, right? And hit Canada, North America, and go global. That's the bigger picture, right?
that's one of the biggest challenge that we are facing.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to have ourselves a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Well, this is a great place that that you're able to prepare your food here. So that's very good. Well, before we finish this podcast, and thank you for being a guest, I have an important question to ask you. What matters to William? What matters to you the most?
Self-satisfaction.
Ah. Expand on that a little bit. Self-satisfaction. Why do you say that?
You know, basically, during when I was an engineer, is that I need to have self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
Without that self-satisfaction, you cannot move forward.
Yeah.
You cannot move forward. You cannot move forward at all because it's that you feel that, hey, am I satisfied?
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of negative things.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you have the self-satisfaction, you are doing something that, I like this.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
Hey, people are liking my food.
Yeah.
So that means that I'm doing it right.
Right.
So from the customer says, hey, William, your food is fantastic. I love that.
Yeah.
Now I'm recommending my friend to come and buy from you. That is the thing that drives you.
Yes.
So that is the self-satisfaction that we need to have as an entrepreneur.
Yes, I agree. Wow. Well, thank you so much, William. Now I'm ready to eat your food. Thank you.
Thank you.